profit and loss, one of the most important topic for all government job exams, correct? So mainly this profit and loss depends upon two terms. One is selling price, one is cost to price. Okay, let me write those two. Profit and loss depends upon two things. One is selling price, another one is cost to price. So what is selling price and what is cost to price? Let me talk about cost to price first. Cost to price is nothing but, for example, whenever you go a mobile shop, okay, to buy a mobile. So for example, you you will give a 10,000 rupees to the shop owner and you will get the phone. The amount you have paid to that shop owner, right? That is called cost to price. Okay. So cost to price is nothing but which we will pay, which we will pay. Okay. And coming to selling price, most of us, for example, let us take an example. You bought that mobile for 10,000. Here that 10,000 will be cost to price. Okay, 10k. Okay. So you bought a mobile for 10k and depends upon your smart mind, you sold, means you sold that mobile phone you bought for 10k for 12k. Okay. What you did? You bought a mobile phone for 10k and you sold it for 12k. Here sold amount means, for example, I am coming to you and I will ask, can you sell your mobile to me? So I will pay you 12,000. That 12,000 will become selling price for you and cost price for me because I am paying you. That is called cost price. You are receiving that amount. That is called selling price. Okay. Now here selling price is nothing but which we amount which we receive or any business person receive. Okay. This is the selling price. Now, sir, how this cost price and selling price depends on profit and depended by the profit and loss. Okay, let me tell you that. For example, you bought a mobile for 10k and you sold it for 12k. So here you got 2k extra, correct? Let me do that. 12,000 minus 10,000 is nothing but 2k. So you got 2k extra amount. The answer is positive 2k, right? So this 2k is nothing but profit. Okay. This is the profit you got. For example, let me interchange these things. You bought a mobile for 12,000 and you sold it for 10,000. Okay. See, you bought it for 12,000 but you sold it for 10,000 only. So what is the difference here? 12,000 is cost price and selling price is 10,000, means 10,000 minus 12,000 you do. Okay. Then you will get minus 2,000. Minus indicates loss. This is called loss. So you lost 2,000 here. So according to this concept, let me define profit and loss. Profit is nothing but selling price minus cost price. This is fixed. Okay. Now coming to loss. Loss is nothing but cost price minus selling price. This is the difference. Okay. So if you want to get profit, the condition is selling price should be always greater than cost price. So if you want to get loss, the cost price should be always greater than selling price. Okay, I hope you understand. I will repeat it once again. See, if you bought a mobile for 10,000, if you sold it for 12,000, it means selling price is 12,000, cost price is 10,000. So selling price is greater than cost price, then obviously you will get profit, 2,000 profit. If you bought a mobile for 12,000 and you sold it for only 10,000, their cost price is more, selling price is less. So in that situation, you will get loss. Okay, then the formula to calculate the loss is cost price minus selling price. Okay, for this, what I am concluding, just note down the formulas here. profit equal to selling price minus cost price, and loss equal to cost price minus selling price. So please note down these two formulas here, okay, for this concept. Okay, next let me discuss about the profit percentage and loss percentage. See, profit percentage and loss percentage, two things are depends upon only cost price. Okay, how sir? Let me write the formula for you. Profit percentage is nothing but, for example, profit, you got the profit, right? Profit by cost price into 100. This is the profit percentage formula. So this is depend upon the cost price only, not selling price. Next, loss percentage is nothing but loss by cost price into 100. This is the formula for loss percentage. Okay, note down these four formulas. It's very important and you will get sums based on this concept. Okay, we have learnt about these four formulas, right? Now the relationship between selling price and cost price when gain percent and loss percent is given. Okay, let's see that. See the relation between selling price and cost price. First I will discuss about relation between selling price and cost price when gain percent is given. Gain percent or profit percentage, both are same. Okay, you can call it as gain percent or you can call it as profit percentage. Okay, so what is the relation? Selling price is equal to cost price into 100. Here gain percentage means plus G, whatever the gain percentage given in the question, divide by 100. Gain formula. So this is the formula when gain percent is given. Okay. Similarly, this relation between selling price and cost price when loss percent is given. Okay. Simple. Selling price is equal to cost price multiplied by 100. Here loss is given. Loss is always indicates negative. So 100 minus L percent by 100. So this is the relation. Okay, relation between selling price and cost price. So we have learned about the 6 formulas. So these last 2 formulas are relation between selling price and cost price when profit percentage is given or loss percentage is given. Now in this profit and loss topic, we are having 2 types of problems. So in the first type, the questions are based on these 6 formulas. Okay, in the first type the questions will be based on these 6 formulas and I will tell you the tricks also. So if for example, if you are not unable to remember these formulas, I will tell you the tricks how to solve the problems. Okay, and type 2 will be the questions based on discount percentage, market price, market retail price, MRP is there, no? So based on those, the questions will be asked under type 2. Okay, now let us start with solving these questions, the questions based on these formulas along with the tricks. After that we will go with the discount percentage and MRP related question, then you will be in a right track. Okay, the first question based upon these formulas, see this: a man purchased an article is rupees 400 at 20% profit. Find selling price. So he is asking us to find selling price and he has given the cost price. Here the purchased means we paid the amount, so that is why this is a cost price. Okay, and he is giving 20% profit. See, the percentage is giving, it means that profit percentage. So what are the things he has given here? Cost price equal to 400, profit percentage is equal to, or gain percentage is equal to 20 he has given, and he is asking us to find selling price. So if you can see these 6 formulas, out of the 6 formulas, the 5th formula is sufficient to find the required data. See, selling price equal to cost price, and here we have selling price, cost price, gain percentage. So these 3 things we have here. So let us use the 5th formula. So selling price is nothing but cost price 400 multiplied by 100 plus G percent. 100 plus G means 20 given by 100. Okay, so here if you solve this, 40 multiplied 100 plus 120 by 100. Okay, 100 1 ja, 100 4 ja, 4 120 ja, 480. So the selling price is nothing but answer 480. Option C is the right answer. Now I will tell you the short trick how to solve this question. Okay. See here, since we need to find the selling price, so selling price is nothing but he bought it for 400. He purchased an article for 400 and he got 20% profit. So 20% profit of what? 20% profit of cost to price always. So simply the selling price will be 400 plus what is the profit? 20% profit of how much? 400 cost to price. Okay. So the 400 plus 20% of 400 how much? Simply 80. So the 20% of 400 is nothing but 80. So adding this to 480. So option C is the right answer. This is the short trick. This is the based on the formula. Okay, let's solve the second question. See the second question. A man purchased two articles at 1000 each. On selling first article at 10% profit and second article at 20% loss, find the total profit or loss percentage. See here the situation is a man bought two articles 1000 each. See two articles, first each article cost 1000 rupees. So cost price of first article is equal to 1000. At the same time cost price of second article equal to 1000. So what he is asking, find the total profit or loss percentage. See here you can see only cost prices and profit and loss percentages, there is no selling price. So you need to find the selling price whenever they have given cost price and profit or loss percentage by using these two formulas. Okay, so here for the first cost price one, what on how much profit is sold, selling the first article at a 10% profit. So here the profit percentage is given 10 and the second selling at 20% loss, here the loss percentage is given 20. Now let us find selling price of first article. What is the formula? When the profit percentage is given, fifth formula. So cost price is 1000 into 100 plus gain percent, 100 plus 10, 1000 plus 10, it is 1010. Okay, 1010 divided by 100. So 100 and 2 zeros are cancelled, then 1100 will be. So 1100 rupees. So selling price of first article will be 1100. So he sold it for 1100. Similarly, find selling price of the second article. So here loss percentage is given. So we need to use the sixth formula. So selling price of second article is nothing but cost price is 1000 multiplied by 100 minus 20 by 100. Okay, so this will be 100, 2 zeros cancel, 10 multiplied by 100 minus 20, 80. So this is 800. Okay, so now what you have to do, this is the selling price of second article. So what he is asking, find the total profit or loss percent. Total, he is asking total. So addition of 2. So what is the total cost to price? Total cost to price is equal to cost to price 1 plus cost price 2 is equal to 2000. Okay, similar way, what is the selling price total? Selling price 1 1100 plus selling price 2 800 is equal to 1900. Here you can see the total cost price is 2000 and the total selling price is 1900. It means cost price greater than selling price always implies loss. I said here, see, loss is nothing but here cost price should be less greater than selling price. Here selling price should be less greater than cost price. So this is always loss. What is the loss? What is the loss formula? We have cost price minus selling price. What is the cost price here? 2000. Okay, minus selling price 1900. So what is the loss he got? 100 rupees loss he got. But what he is asking? Percentage is asking, not the value. So what is the loss percentage formula from here? Okay, from here. So loss percentage is nothing but loss. How much loss? 100 by what is the cost price? 2000, right? Cost price 2000 into 100. 100 cancel, 0 0 cancel, 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja. So loss percent is nothing but 5% loss he got. So which is the option? 5% loss means option D is the right answer. So this is the very big method. So I will tell you the shortcut now. Okay. So shortcut is here. You can see he purchased two articles at 1,000 each. Two articles means what is the total cost price? Two articles, 2 into 1,000, 2,000. So this is the total cost price. Okay. Now you have to find total selling price. How you will find total selling price? Here you can see on first article he got 10% profit. Means on 1,000 rupees he got 10% profit. What is the 10% of 1,000? It's 100 rupees, right? So 1,000 plus 100, 1,100 plus on second article he lost 20 percentage. See, on 1,000 rupees he lost 20 percentage, right? So 10% means 100 rupees, 20% means 200 rupees. So 1,000 minus 200 simply 800. So what is the total selling price? Simply 1,900. Now you got cost price total, selling price total, and you follow the previous method. What is that? To find the loss percentage, what is the formula? Loss percentage is nothing but loss by CP into 100. So what is the loss here? Cost price minus selling price, that is 100. 100 by cost price is 2,000 into what is that? 100. So you will get loss percentage as 5 loss percent. So option D is the right answer. So you need to calculate in the mind only. Total cost price, total selling price, then you need to find the loss percentage using the formula. This is the shortcut. Let's solve third question. A man bought two articles of rupees 1,000 each. On selling first article at 10% profit and second at 10% loss, find profit or loss percentage. So basically here same, it is similar to previous question only, but the thing is that in previous question we have two different percentage for profit and for loss, but here the percentage for profit and loss are the same. Okay, now how to solve this question? Simply, so same, the man bought two articles of rupees 1,000 each, so he is saying that two articles bought 1,000 each rupees 1,000, so total cost price is 2,000, correct? So now if you observe, cost price total equal to 2,000. Okay, next 10% profit on first article, 10% loss on second article, means selling price of first one. See, 10% profit means on 1,000, what is the 10%? 100. So first one is 1,100. Okay, and in the next time, in the next on the second article, 10% loss on the 1,000. So 10% loss on 1,000 means 900. 100 is lost. Okay. Now add these two. Again 2,000 means if the percentage of profit and loss are same, if the cost prices are equal, then there will be no loss, no profit. Okay. No loss, no profit. So which is correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. So once again I am repeating, since here cost price is same and profit percentage on the first article is 10% and loss percentage on the second article is 10%. Since here first profit on the first article compensated the loss on the second article, that is why here both are like compensated. So there is no loss and no profit. I hope you understand. Okay, let's discuss the fourth question. See the fourth question, very important question, mostly repeated question from profit and loss. Here previously you have seen here bought. Bought means cost price, or purchased means cost price, but here now he is giving sold means selling price he is giving. So such type of questions, whenever they have given the selling price and if profit percentage and loss percentage are same, then you need to follow simple trick. See, whenever there is a selling price or sold is given in the first statement and profit and loss percentage are equal, I will write here, when sold or selling price is given and profit percentage equal to loss percentage is given, then always person will get loss percentage only. Whenever here whenever it is a selling price or sold, the answer will be always loss percentage. Remember that in your mind. So equal to, the trick is x square by 100. Sir, what is x square? Is nothing but this is the x. Profit percentage or loss percentage is x. So what is the profit or loss percentage given? Both are same, that is 10%, right? So 10 square by 100 is equal to 100 by 100, that is 1%. What is that? Loss. Okay. Which option is the right answer? Option C is the right answer for this question. Again I am repeating, if question has profit and loss percentage are same and first statement is started with sold or selling price, then you need to follow this formula. Sir, why only loss? Why not profit? Because here the first statement starting with sold, selling price, so always indicates loss only. Okay, this remember in your mind. Very important question. Okay, let's discuss the fifth question. I discussed the third and fourth question, right? When there is cost price or bought or purchased given, we have to use one trick. And when sold or selling price is used in the fourth question, right? For that we need to use second trick. So I will once summarize for your clarity. See here, whenever in the question in the first sentence, basically this will be applicable first condition, profit percentage equal to loss percentage. If question has profit and loss percent are same, that is x. Okay, and in the second case, whenever the question starts with bought or purchased, like that, or cost price, so then the answer will be no loss no profit, no loss or no profit. So this is the answer for the third question. But in the second question same, profit percent loss percent is given as 10%, same x only. Okay, now since that started with sold or sell or selling price, like that, then the answer will be always x square by 100 percentage, and this will be always loss. Okay, you have to use this trick. Got it? I hope you are very clear. Okay, for cost price, for selling price, when profit and loss percentage are equal given in the question. Okay, let's discuss the fifth question. Let's solve the fifth question. Very important and most repeated question. A shopkeeper purchased two tables for rupees 5,000. So a shopkeeper purchased two tables for 5,000. So let me, cost price of first table plus cost price of second table both costed him 5,000 rupees. Okay. Next, on selling first table at 40% profit. So first table profit, what, how much? 40% profit, and second table at 40% loss. 40% loss. If selling price is same for both the tables, see, selling price of table 1 is equal to selling price of table 2. He is giving this condition. Okay, next, find the cost price of first table that was sold at a profit. So he is saying that table 1 is sold for profit by the shopkeeper, and find the cost price of that. So we have these two relations, right? 5 and 6, selling price and cost price relation. Whenever the gain percent and loss percent is given, we have to utilize those two formulas, and we need to get the cost price by using these conditions. Selling price of table 1 will be equal to selling price of table 2. I will show you how to solve. Check, see here, since here let me assume that cost price of table 1 equal to x, and what will be the cost price of table 2 ultimately remaining. So in the 5,000, cost price of table 1 is x, cost price of table 2 will be 5,000 minus x, right? 5,000 minus x, remaining amount. Okay, next, what is the, here the profit percentage is given for the first table. So the selling price of table 1 is equal to cost price of table 1 x multiplied by 100. What is that? Plus profit percentage 40. 100 plus 40 by 100. Okay, this is the, then simplify, what it will become? 100 plus 40, 140. 140 by 100, 14 by 10, right? So 14 x by 10, it is nothing but 2 5 is 2 sevens are equal to 7x by 5. What is this? Selling price of table 1. Similarly, calculates selling price of table 2. So what is the selling price of table 2? Cost to price into means 5000 minus x multiplied by 100. Now here for table 2 it is given loss means minus 40. 100 minus 40 directly take 60 by 100. Okay, 0 0 cancel, 2 3s are 2 5s are, it is nothing but multiply 3 inside directly. 3 5s are 15. This is 15,000 minus 3 into x 3x. This is simplification you have to know, and by 5. This is selling price of table 2. Since we have given this condition selling price of table 1 equal to table 2, you need to make it both them are equal. Okay, 7x by 5 is equal to 15,000 minus 3x by 5. 5 cancel, and minus 3 bring this side, 10x it will become, and 15,000, 0 0 cancel, and x equal to 1500. Okay, this is the, what is the x indicates? Cost to price of table 1. That is what we have to find the cost to price of first table. So answer 1500 is the right answer. So this is the only method we have to solve this. There is no shortcut method for this. Since they have given this condition, we need to make equal both the selling prices. Okay, I hope you understood. If you won't understand, just skip the video and observe it for few minutes. You will understand. Otherwise, watch it once again. Okay, let us discuss sixth question. Okay, we are getting deeper slowly because discussing the basic questions is not enough for any exams, right? That's why I'm moving little bit deeper. Okay, these are all based upon these formulas only. In the next time, we will discuss about the discount and market price. Okay, now let me discuss the sixth question. Okay, just observe the sixth question, very important. If selling price of 8 articles is equal to cost price of 12 articles, find profit or loss percentage. See, whenever these type of questions are given, just forget about the method. I will tell you the beautiful shortcut to solve such type of questions. That is nothing but the trick is, see here, trick to solve these type of questions, that is nothing but CP minus SP divided by SP into 100. See, this is the smart trick. Okay, now if it is profit or loss, how we will come to know? If the result of this formula is positive number, then that is profit. If it is negative number, then that is loss. I'll tell you how. See, cost to price. Cost to price is nothing but cost to price of 12 articles is given. Take this number. Only take that cost to price article number. And what is the selling price article number? Selling price of 8. Take 8. And what is the selling price? 8 again into 100. Okay. 12 minus 8. Nothing but 4 by 8 into 100. And this will become 50. So 50 percentage. See, 50 is the positive number we got, right? That is why the answer is A, because it is a positive number, 50% profit. Whenever you will get minus 50 or minus 20 percentage, then the answer is 50% loss. This is the smart trick to solve this type of questions. Now we will discuss the method how to solve this, because method is evergreen. If you forget this trick, you have to follow method. Okay, I will tell you the method. See the method. Okay. See, in this question, whatever the things you can give, but you have to assume that whenever there is sufficient cost to price is not given, right? So you have to assume cost to price of one article will be equal to 1 rupee. Okay, I will assume that cost to price of one article, okay, one article is equal to 1 rupees. Okay, then what he is saying, selling price of 8 article is saying, if cost price of one article is 1 rupee, what is the cost price of 8 articles? 8 rupees, right? 8 rupees. And what he is given, selling price of 8 articles is equal to cost price of 12 articles. Okay, if cost price of 8 articles equal to 8 rupees, what is the cost price of 12 articles? 12 rupees. Okay, and what he is given, selling price of 8 articles is equal to cost price of 12 articles. Let me write that condition. Selling price of 8 articles is equal to cost price of 12 articles. Okay, so now what is the selling price of 8 articles is equal to cost price of 12 articles. Cost price of 12 articles how much? 12 rupees. 12 rupees. If selling price of 8 articles equal to 12 rupees, same time cost price of 8 articles equal to 8 rupees. Here selling price of 8 articles greater than cost price of what? 8 articles means what? Here it is profit. Selling price greater than cost price, profit. So what he is asking? Find profit or loss percentage he is asking, right? So what is the profit percentage formula? Profit percentage is nothing but profit by CP into 100. See, you can see the formula here. Profit by CP into 100. What is the profit formula here? We have profit equal to selling price minus cost price. What is the selling price here? 12. What is the cost price of 8 articles? 8. 12 minus 8, 4. 4 by, what is the cost price again? 8 into 100. 4 ones are 4 twos are 2 ones are 2 50s are again positive number. 50 profit percentage equal to 50 percentage. Option A is the right answer. This is the method to solve this question, and first one is the short trick. Okay, let us solve the seventh question. Okay, seventh question. A man sells to B at a profit of 20%. A man sells an article to B at a profit of 20%. B sells to C at a profit of 30%. If C has paid rupees 780, C has paid means this will become cost price of C. Okay, cost price for C. Okay, find the cost price of article to A. So here what he is saying now, the person A sold an article to B and B sold an article to C and C has to pay 780 to B, means this is the cost price for C. Cost price of C equal to 780. And if you observe this sequence here, now let us assume that cost price for A will be X. Okay, now what is the selling price of A? Selling price of A, what is the selling price formula? If profit is given, a profit of 20%, right? A sells to B at a profit of 20%. So here the profit is 20 and B profit is how much? 30. See, what is the selling price now? Cost price into 100 plus gain. 100 plus 20, 120. 120 by 100. This is the selling price of A to B. Correct? Selling price of A to B. Okay. What is the cost price of B now? Cost price of B will become, since B is buying from A, means the selling price of A will become cost price of B. I hope you understand this. Okay. So cost price of B will be equal to selling price of A. So simply cost price of B is equal to X into 120 by 100. Now find the selling price of B, because why? Sir, why sir? Why we have to find the selling price of B? B is selling to C. So for C, what is the cost price? Whatever the B is selling to C, that will become cost price of C, right? So selling price of B will be cost price into, what is the cost price? 120 by 100 into, since profit is given, what is the formula? 100 plus G, 100 plus 30, 130. 130 by again 100. Okay, this is the selling price of B. So now selling price of B will become cost price for C. Am I right or wrong? Don't confuse. Whatever the B is selling to C, that cost will become cost price for the C, right? Correct? I am selling to another person. So that is my selling price, but for him that is cost price. That is why I have written like this. What is the cost price of C now? Same thing. This is X into 120 by 100 into 130 by 100. But in the question, Cost price for C is given as 780, right? Make this equal to 780. Simple simplification. Find x. If you solve for the x, 1100 cancel. So if you solve for x, the x will get 500. Okay, this is the process. Since what is the x we assumed? Cost price of A. So what is asking? Find the cost price of article to A. Answer is 500. Option A is the right answer. Simple sequence. Once again I will tell you. Listen. A is selling something to B. Okay, and that selling price for B will become cost price. A's selling price become cost price for B, and B is selling something to C. That selling price of B will become cost price of C. That is the concept here. This is the method to solve that. If you won't understand, stop the video and observe for 2 minutes. You will understand definitely, or listen once again this sum. Okay, I will discuss the 8th sum. Okay, this 8th question is similar to the 7th question. So observe once again. Ajay bought a machine for rupees 4,50,000 and sold it to Abhi at a profit. So what is the profit? We don't know, just at a profit is given. Abhi later sold it to Akshay at loss of 10% for rupees 4,95,000. Find the profit end. See, if you observe the sequence here, what Ajay did? Ajay bought a machine for rupees 4,50,000, means cost price. Bought means cost price for Ajay how much? 4,50,000. Okay, and he sold it to Abhi at profit. We don't know what is that profit. Okay, at profit percentage. Okay, then what Abhi did? Abhi later sold to Akshay. At a loss of 10%, and what is at what rupees he sold? 4,95,000. So Abhi cost price, that is Abhi's cost price. Abhi's selling price. So cost price for Akshay is what? Cost price for Akshay is equal to 4,95,000. Okay. Now if you observe the sequence here, Ajay's cost price is 4,50,000. Then find selling price, because selling price of Ajay will become cost price of Abhi, correct? So selling price is equal to cost price 4,50,000 and profit percentage is given, that is P percentage, 100 plus P by 100. Okay, this is the selling price for A. Now this will become cost price to Abhi, right? So what Abhi did again? Abhi sold it to Akshay at a 10% loss. Okay, now what he can do? This is the selling price and this is equal to cost price of Abhi. Okay, this is the cost price of Abhi, this is the Ajay. Okay, now using this cost price, find the selling price of Abhi. Selling price Abhi is equal to, what is loss percentage is given? 6th formula. So same, cost price of Abhi means what? 4,50,000 into 100 plus P by 100 into 100 minus loss percent. How much is the loss percent? 10 is given. So 90 by 100. So this is the selling price of Abhi, that is equal to cost price for Akshay. Cost price for Akshay. Now that value is given as 4,95,000. So ultimately what we are left with? Simplification, right? You can observe here. I will rewrite the equation. Into 90 by 100 is equal to 4,95,000. So if you observe here, you are only left with P. That P is nothing but profit earned by the Ajay. That is what we have to find profit earned by Ajay. So if you solve for this simplification, so you will get profit percent earned by Ajay is 22.22%. Just simplify in your notebook and you will get this 22.22%. Very simple. 9th question, very important question and very easy question. By selling 45 lemons for rupees 40, a man loses 20%. how many should he sell for rupees 24 to gain 20%? See here the question is, a person sold 45 lemons for only 40 rupees. So ultimately he got loss of 20%. Then to get 20% profit, how many lemons he has to sell for each rupees 24? Okay, so for such type of question, you need to first write down cost price and selling price of one lemon. So here, since it is given for 45 lemons, so now let me write by selling price. See, selling 45 lemons means selling price of 45 lemons equal to 40 rupees. Convert this into 1. Selling price of 1 lemon is equal to 40 by 45. It is nothing but 5 8 ja, 5 9 ja. So selling price of 1 lemon is equal to 8 by 9. If selling price of one lemon is 8 by 9, find the cost price, because cost price, if you find the cost price, we can easily find the selling price of one lemon at a profit of 20%. Okay, that is the concept here. Now find the cost price. Cost price is nothing but when selling price is given and last percent of 20 is given. Okay, see here cost price is nothing but, what is the formula? Cost price is nothing but you bring it this side and make it that side. Okay, so selling price equal to cost price when loss is given 100 minus L by 100, right? So what is the selling price of 1? 8 by 9 is equal to cost price, we need to find 100. What is the minus L? 20. 100 minus 20, 80, right, directly by 100. So here you can see 0 0 cancel, 8 8 cancel, and cost price of 1 is equal to 10 by 9. Okay, this is the cost price of 1 lemon. Selling price of 1 lemon is 8 by 9. Cost price of one lemon is 10 by 9. Now what you have to find? Selling price of 1 lemon at a gain of 20%. Find here selling price of 1 lemon at profit percentage 20. So what is the formula? Selling price is equal to, again, selling price of lemon, cost price of 1 at a gain percent, 100 plus 20 by 100. What is the cost price of 1 lemon? 10 by 9. Selling price equal to 10 by 9 into 120 by 100. If you calculate this, 10 10 cancel, 3 3 is a 3 4 ja. So selling price is equal to 4 by 3. So this is the selling price of only 1 lemon at a 20% profit. This is only for 1 lemon. So selling price, see, 1 lemon selling price is 4 by 3. But what is the number we need? 24. So for 24, sorry, this is the cost for 24 rupees. For 24 rupees, how many lemons? Right? For 1 lemon, 4 by 3 rupees. And for 24 rupees, how many lemons? Simply what you have to do, take this as x and cross multiply. Okay, so 4 by 3 x is equal to 24 into 1, 24, and x is equal to 24. This multiply this side, and 4 1s are 4 6 are, and x equal to 18 lemons. So he has to sell 18 lemons, each lemon 24 rupees to get 20% profit. So I wanted to end this type 1 of questions here, and I would suggest you to practice more questions from any book. And see, the thing is that 20% should be from faculty side and 80% should be from your side. If you understand the concept, please try to apply this concept on more problems. See, if you solve 100 or 200 questions only on one topic, then I will guarantee you will solve any question in any exam from any topic, that you solve 100 to 200 questions from any one topic. Okay, understood? And thank you. Let's discuss the discount and market price concept